Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of our top 10 sim racing cars of 2023. We're here in the fantastic Rfactor 2 in the superb British touring car content by Studio 397, which was released earlier this year. Absolutely amazing content. 8 cars are included, including the Ford that I'm in here. The BMW, there's a Cupra, Hyundai, and a heap of other things I can't remember at the moment, and 4 tracks as well that came with the pack. Donington, Brands Hatch, Croft and Thruxton where we are right now. And the cars look fantastic, interiors look great. They've got the hybrid system as well with the push to pass system you can map to one of your buttons on the steering wheel. And the sort of cars, I know I'm only doing a lap or two here to showcase the cars, but you can literally drive these things all day. Absolutely tons of fun to drive. Especially the front wheel drive cars, just, you know, they've got the front wheel drive understeeriness well and truly built in. Just amazing, great bumper to bumper action even with the AI. Of course these are on the online system as well, so you can race these against guys all over the world. But fantastic cars, number 5 on our list there. And here at the number 4 position is the fantastic Ferrari 499P from Storm Gang Simulation. This of course is part of their World Sports Car 2023 mod, which includes all the hypercars from this year's great race, and a heap of GT3 cars as well. And SGS do just a ton of fantastic mods for Rfactor 2, heap of retro stuff, especially in the World Sports Car category, and this thing is no exception. The physics are fantastic. The interiors are definitely still a bit of a work in progress, and that's straight from Storm Gang Simulation. They've certainly concentrated on getting the driving feel correct before worrying about everything else. Cars to look fantastic though, sound amazing, and superb to drive, especially at the official Le Mans track that you can get from Studio 397. You totally missed our braking point there. This of course is the Bugatti version of Le Mans. This is the MotoGP circuit, which you can find on Race Department, I believe. There's a twitch coming out of the chicane there. Just amazing mods from these guys, a lot easier to get now too. This is actually available on Race Department, it's been released to the public. Was a bit of a rigmarole when it first came out to try and get the mod, but it's now been released as is to the public, and takes our number 4 spot. Alright, we're into the big boys now. This is number 3 on our list, the RSS ProTech P91, of course based on the Porsche 919, the absolutely bonkers hybrid electric thing that they built a few years ago. Laps the Nordschleife around 4 minutes 50. Can keep up with most modern Formula 1 cars, and it's sort of car that you just cannot compute, or your brain can't compute quick enough to keep up with it. There's just, everything's happening at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I certainly haven't driven it for a very long time, which is why it's to be a very rubbish and a very cautious lap. Now, just snuck into our list. It got released I think the first week of January this year, 2023. Well, just snuck in, but certainly deserves its place among these cars. Just for the sheer satisfaction you do get if you're able to nail a lap, especially somewhere like Nordschleife. If you nail a lap there, it's a real big sense of achievement, to be honest, that you got around without killing yourself. So everything just happens so fast. And by the time you've thought about the next corner, that next corner's already there. The sense of speed is just unreal. So there's your number 3 car, the RSS Porsche ProTech P1. Alright, coming in at number 2 on our list is the superb Porsche 911 GT3 Cup Car by Studio 397, so official content for Rfactor 2. And quite simply, It's probably the best feeling sim racing car you'll ever drive. In terms of the feedback you get coming through the wheel, it's just off the chart. I'm not even a fan of Porsches. Certainly not the car I would pick. I was going to, you know, grab a car to drive online, but this thing is just off the charts good. The detail you get, even compared to other Rfactor cars, is just, you know, night and day. Sounds fantastic as well. Even little baubles and everything coming through the cockpit. But just the weight coming through the steering wheel, what you can feel the car doing is just second to none. Especially the fantastic, you know, laser scanned official track like we are here at Laguna Seca. It just shines. And certainly a workout, you feel like you're driving a race car, that's for sure. It was sandwiched in between two AC cars, and it's done good enough to get the number 2 spot. And here we are in our number 1 car for the year in sim racing in 2023. The Formula Alpha VRC 2023 is quite simply one of the most advanced mods you'll ever find in any platform. The level of detail, the level of adjustment in the setup is just absolutely insane and through the roof. So if you're not overly confident in that side of the genre in terms of setting up a car and tweaking everything, it's probably not for you. If you love tinkering with every little nuance of the car to get it exactly right, this is absolutely superb. Just the suspension settings alone just do your head in. You probably need some sort of degree to work it all out. I understand probably 90% of it and what it does. The rest of it I just leave as is. You can adjust torque maps, the throttle response. So the suspension, the geometry setup is just insane what you can change. You can certainly drive the car just on a very basic setup, but it certainly is catered for those guys who love tweaking every little bit out of the car. And it's the usual stuff from VRC, super high quality, as you would expect in every single mod they do, no matter what the category. I normally drive, of course, with the steering wheel off there on screen, but even that has just got a ton of stuff on there, really detailed. Sounds are great, and of course you get all the official liveries. The guys have done those on the race department. That takes them a few weeks, and they get all those sorted out, and they have the special liveries throughout the year as well that you can download as the teams change their liveries for certain rounds. But this thing, miles ahead of everything else in the world of sim racing, and certainly in 2023 it takes the top spot. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed those 2 videos. Jump on and try some of these mods out if you haven't tried them already, of course. And we'll see you online in 2024.